Greeting to all the students. Welcome to Global Online. And here we are with our next session for NTA UGC-NET Paper 1 2022 batch, in which today we are going to discuss in detail NIRF 2022 or the most expected questions. And yes, definitely, you know that this is the latest news and it can be a part of your August 2022 cycle. So let's be prepared and ensure that even if you get a 2 marks question for on this particular topic, you're not going to lose that. So before we go ahead, a quick update. Global Online has got a quick revision PDF for paper 1 for August 2022 cycle, which consists of 2000 plus MCQs, which are nothing but the updated MCQs, current affairs, previous year question papers, and most repeated question papers, which is at a cost of rupees 599. You can message us on the WhatsApp in order to avail this particular copy, and this will be a quick revision for you all before you attempt your paper 1 and try to secure maximum out of it. At the same time, we have crash course for paper 1, which consists of daily live lectures, notes, that is PDF notes on all the topics, last 10-year question papers, test series, that is 2500 plus questions, which you can get on Global Online app also, or you can WhatsApp us on the given number. Right now the fees is 3500, but we have a 30% discount going on, so the fees will be 24. The fees for the same will be 2450. This is the fees which you can get after discounted. So how you can go to the Google Play Store, download the Global Online app. You can register the app with the help of given your mobile number, and you can come into the main interface. Once you paste the fee for the app, you can come into the content part where you have various units based on this syllabus. We have a folder wise unit which consists of theory lecture, MCQ lecture notes, mock test, evaluation test, and all this is under one umbrella, which will help you to cope up with your August 2022 cycle within a span of given time, and at least you can have an assurance of cracking your paper 1. At the same time, we have paper 2 notes and MCQs available with us. The paper 2 note subjects are as given below, and these subjects are reflected on the screen. So here also we have a fees of that is 1500, but 30% discount is going on. So for the fees for the same is 1050. You can get in touch with us for the same on the WhatsApp number, and you can avail the facility. Now let's start with the session for the day. Let's go in detail. Even if, as I said, 2 marks question you're getting, so that 2 marks question should be confidently at yours. That's how the preparation, or that all points are kept in mind while going through this lecture of NIRF 2022. So let's see now what exactly is the summary of this particular session. So we are going to see, first of all, what is NIRF ranking. Then we are going to see the following list, that is the college, the overall, the university. Sorry, this is repeated, so we can just strike it out. The MBA ranking, engineering college, medical college, and research college. So if you see overall, though it is very important, but universities, colleges, many times MBA colleges and research colleges. So these are the important, that is overall colleges. These are the important areas from which the questions are expected. So let's prepare accordingly. So with an assurance that anything from this particular topic, as it is the latest topic, should be definitely secured. You should secure marks for this very well. So let's go ahead. So first of all, NIRF ranking 2022, when was it released? Now make a very minute observation for the session, and please make some quick handy notes which will help you to revise or recall all the points, and you don't have to come back to the video. Once you have watched the video, you have noted down the important points, it's enough. You can just recall the points after alternate days and prepare yourself well before the examination. So NIRF ranking was released on 15th of July 2022. As per, that is, NIRF is nothing but National Institutional Ranking Framework. IIT Madras has again topped the overall ranking of this year. So if someone is asking you about the date, that was 15th of July 2022. Now, let's understand what is this particular NIRF ranking is, what is the objective, what it aims at, and what all the things are related to it. So the the National Institutional Ranking Framework is a method which is adopted by Ministry of Education of Government of India to classify higher education institutions in India. So basically, this is the ranking method, or you can say it is a ranking methodology which is adopted by Ministry of Education in order to understand or classify higher education institutions in India based on their, what type of based on the parameters. What are that parameters? That also we are going to have a look. So the framework was actually approved by Ministry of Human Resource Development then, that is in the year 29th September 2015, and it was launched by Ministry of Human Resource Development. So this particular process started from where? It started from 29th of September 2015, and when it is recently updated, that is 15th of July 2022. So this can be a part of a question. Now, there are different types of institutions which are classified according to the field of operation. Now, which type of institutions comes under this, such as universities and colleges, engineering institutions, management institutions, pharmacies, and construction institutions. That is, these are the various mechanisms which are used in order to classify the institutions. We have in detail, but basically colleges, universities, engineering institutions, management institutions, pharmacies, and construction institutions become a part of NIRF ranking. Though we have a little bit in detail ahead the things, but remember, I'm just repeating so that once your notes are ready, you don't have to, depend on anything. You can just revise from notes and go ahead. So the NIRF ranking, what is the full form? That is the National Institutional Ranking Framework, which was recently updated on 15th of July 2022, which started from 29th of September 2015. And basically, this is regarding what? This is regarding the classification of higher education institutions. The parameters for NIRF. Now here also you can get, code forms or, like odd man out. So you should remember the parameters, as there was one of the question in previous year question papers. So teaching, learning, and resources, R1 is the parameter. Then we have research and professional practice. We have graduation outcomes. We have outreach and inclusivity, and we have peer perception. So these are the parameters based on which, there is a classification done. I'll repeat the parameters, that is teaching, learning, and resources. This is one of the parameter. Research and professional practice, that is the second parameter. Graduation outcome, that is the third parameter. Then we have outreach and inclusivity, that is the fourth parameter. And then is peer perception, that is the fifth parameter. So these are the 5 parameters. You can get them in any form, but you should know these parameters very well. Okay. Then the NIRF 2022 list is divided into 12 categories. There are 12 categories for 2022 list. That is the overall category. Then we have university, then we have colleges, engineering, management, pharmacy, medical, architecture, dental, research, and law. So these are the various parameters which are a part of what? Which are a part of NIRF ranking. I'll repeat again. Overall, that is the list which is counting an overall parameter, overall category: university category, college category, engineering category, management, pharmacy, medical, architecture, dental, research, and law. So we are going to take few of the parameters and we are going to have a look at which can be a part, which is expected to be a part. So let's see. So under NIRF ranking 2022 overall. So under overall, Indian Institute of Technology Madras, that is IIT Madras, Chennai, Tamil Nadu has ranked the first, it has ranked the top position, followed by Indian Institute of Science, Bengaluru, followed by Indian Institute of Technology, Mumbai, and IIT Delhi, and Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur. Now, most probably first 3. So you don't have to stretch yourself for every, keeping every point in mind. So at least first 3 colleges or lists should be very clear to you. So when I'm talking about overall ranking, it has been topped by IIT Madras, followed by IIS Bengaluru, followed by IIT Mumbai and IIT Delhi. So this first 4 rankings are very important for you. Then we have the next is university ranking. So when we talk about university ranking, Indian Institute of Science, Bengaluru has topped under the university position category, followed by JNU, that is New Delhi Jawaharlal Nehru University, followed by Ismailia New Delhi University. So these are the universities which are standing in top 3 positions: Indian Institute of Science, Jawaharlal Nehru University, and Jamia Millia Institute, Ismailia Institute. So these are the top 3 rankings as per university. So keep in mind that is colleges. Then overall we did universities. Moving towards colleges, that is Mirinda House, Delhi has topped the position, followed by Hindu College, New Delhi, and Presidency College, that is Chennai. So these are the first top or the top 3 colleges we have, which has ranked the top positions in NIRF. Then we have NIRF MBA colleges, that is under MBA category. The first position has been topped by Indian Institute of Management Ahmedabad, followed by Indian Institute of Management Bangalore, followed by Indian Institute of Management Kolkata. So these are the first top 3 management colleges which has followed the positions. That is first rank taken by Indian Institute of Management Ahmedabad, Indian Institute of Management Bangalore, okay, Indian Institute of Management Kolkata. These are the top 3 colleges which has ranked the position for MBA institute. Then we have next is the engineering colleges. So under engineering colleges, we have Indian Institute of Technology, that is Madras. IIT has topped the engineering college position. Indian Institute of Technology, New Delhi, and Indian Institute of Technology, Mumbai. So these are the engineering colleges which has topped or which has ranked the positions. You can say the top 3 positions. As I said, it is important for you to go for top 3. It will help you to, understand the concepts very well, and it will help you to make sure that these are the important points which you definitely cannot leave it. So top 3 ranking with engineering colleges are also given by. Then we have the next is NIRF ranking for medical colleges. So under medical colleges, we have the All Indian Institute of Medical Sciences, New Delhi, followed by Postgraduate Institute of Medical Education and Research, that is followed by Chandigarh. Then we have is Christiania Medical College, that is Vellore. So these are the colleges which comes under medical field. So this is also important, that medical field colleges has to be kept in mind. But from examination point of view, management, overall, university, and research plays an important role. So you have to focus on them very well in order to crack any question coming out of this list. Then we have next ranking is for research. Now, research college, we have to keep in mind very well. Research college will play an important role. So Indian Institute of Science, Bengaluru has topped the first position. Indian Institute of Technology, Madras, IIT has topped the second position. Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi has topped the third position. So under research, we have Indian Institute of Science, we have Indian Institute of Technology, we have Indian Institute of Technology, Madras, followed by Delhi. So this is what you have to keep in mind very well when it comes to various parameters. As I said, you have to ensure that all these points are written and kept very well, so that it help you to understand very well what exactly is required. So whether it is based on what it is based on, overall colleges, it is based on your university, or it is based on the colleges, or it is based on what it is based on, engineering or research. And so research will be placed overall, and research will place an important point. Okay, now yes. So before we go ahead, I will just like you to take to the point of parameters. So here now I'll just put certain points which you can keep in mind, which you can write and take it down. So when I'm talking about teaching, learning, and resources, so this can little bit in detail in case if they're asking you the question. Teaching, learning, and resources, which is the first parameter. So here basically they are talking about what they're talking about. Teaching, learning, no? So student strength. Okay, now student strength, when I say that, the students including doctoral students, the students who are doing the PhD, research scholars. Okay, Faculty student ratio. So teaching learning, what will come, that is the student strength. Okay, the doctorate students also are included. Faculty student ratio, which is very very important. Then the metrics, okay, for faculty. Now it is teaching, no, so obviously it has to follow the important aim of higher education, that is a quality teaching. So here, yes, it emphasizes is given to faculty metrics and the resources and their utilization. So financial resources and their utilization. So teaching, learning, and resources, what included is your student strength, is your faculty student ratio, then is the metrics for the faculty, especially PhD or equivalent to that, as well as the resources plays an important role in teaching, learning, and resources. Next one we have is research and professional practice. So when I say research and professional practice, so yes, research. So full-fledged importance is given to research. So it includes what? It includes publication. It includes metrics for quality publication. It's not only publication you do, it should be a quality publication. It includes, patents and intellectual property rights. So if you have any patents or, rights which can be published or which can be granted, then next is, basically the projects and the professional practice. So in research, they have emphasized this entirely focus on research, not only with publication, but also quality publication, the patents, the intellectual property rights, and the footprints of projects and, the professional practices. This includes under research. Then graduation outcomes. So when we talk about graduation outcomes, it is the examination, not only for regular students, but also for PhD students. So graduation outcomes, they have taken into consideration both the university as well as the PhD holders, graduates also. When we talk about outreach and inclusivity, it talks about the percentage of students not only from one state, but also from other states or other country. Percentage of women, that is overall students, then females, economically and socially to say socially challenged students, physically challenged students, and the next one you have is the perception, a peer perception, that is nothing but the peers and employers. So they can, this particular form of question is most important in case of in case of match the following also. So they can give you the parameters, that is column A as the parameters, column B as the one of the point related to the parameters, and they can tell you to match. So I'll just quickly revise it once again. So the parameters are 5: teaching, learning, and resources. So here we have the teaching, learning, and resources student strength, faculty student strength, then faculty metrics, as well as what? The financial resources. That comes a part of what? Your first parameter. In research, you have everything related to publication, the quality of publication, the patents or intellectual property rights, as well as projects and professional practice. Everything is a part of research and professional practice. Graduation outcomes, when we talk about graduation outcomes, it is university examination, including the PhD holders, students also. When we talk about outreach and inclusivity, it talks about the states or countries from where the student are belonging, women students, as well as socially challenged and physically challenged students, including the perception, that is the ranking. And when we talk about peer perception, it is academic peers and employers. So this particular point, you have to be very clear when it comes to what? When it comes to your that is, when it comes to specifically talking about your match the following. So this is what one you have to keep in mind. So I hope this is very clear with, everything is very clear with your NIRF. So basically NIRF, when we spoke about, it has, we have seen, quickly we'll take a revision. So basically, when was this NIRF 2022 basically formed? It was updated on 15th of July 2022. Please keep this date in mind. They can come up with any, type of question. So you should be very well clear with that. Okay, that is very, very important. Otherwise, it is difficult, to go through. So some simple questions, but it should not put you in fix. Okay. Then we have next was your what is NIRF. So basically it is a ranking method which is to classify the higher education institutions, and it was approved by Ministry of Human Resource Development on 2015, 29th September, and it includes various institutions such as engineering. We have pharmacies, management, as well as universities and colleges. Okay. Then we have next part was your NIRF parameters. So parameters, as I said, in detail we have discussed. We talked about teaching learning parameters. Now here, in case if till now we didn't get such questions, but in case if you are getting this parameters, it can be in the form of questions and as the following. So you have to be very careful. So teaching, learning and resources, research and professional practice, graduation as graduation outcomes, outreach and inclusivity, and peer perception. So that is very, very important, which you have to keep in mind very well. The next one, what we discussed is the categories. So there are 11 categories. Just keep number in mind and just keep them also in mind. That is overall universities, colleges, engineering, management, pharmacy, medical, architecture, dental, research, and law. Then we saw, as I said, that you have to keep, you have to keep in mind the first three parameters very well, because they can be definitely a part of your question. So when we talk about the parameters, it is basically talking about what it is talking about. First overall, that is first three. Then we saw university wise. Then we have seen colleges wise, MBA wise, engineering wise, medical wise, as well as research wise. So this you have to keep in mind very well. Now, if you see, there is no question on this, but one question can be expected to the every parameter. Suppose this is what we did, no parameters which we did. So every parameter exclusively stands for the ranking, that is 100 marks which are allotted to every parameter. So that also you have to keep in mind. It should, so we have parameters. So like for example, let's go to, I'll just clear the screen so that you can easily come through it. So 100, that is the weightage is 100, which is divided into 20, 20, 30, 30. 20, 20, 30, 30. So 20 is for student strength. Faculty student ratio we have 30. Then faculty metrics is 20. Again, the fit resources is 30. So just keep this in mind very well. I'll repeat, when it comes up student strength, it is 20. Faculty student ratio, it is 30. Then we have that is combined metrics for faculty 20. And we have next is financial resources is 30. The next one we have is research. In research, publication counts 30, publication counts 35, quality publication counts 35 again. Patents is counts 15. Okay, and projects and professional practice count 15. So this comes to 100 again. Graduation outcomes. So graduation outcome for examination, it is 60, and for PhD graduate, it is 40. So it is 60, 40. Then outreach and inclusivity, that is percentage of students from other countries and states, that is 30. It counts as 30. Then women diversity, it counts as again 30. Economically and socially challenged, it counts as 20, sorry. And physically challenged, it counts as 20. And peer perception, completely 100. So this is how the parameters are divided, or this is how you need to keep the things in mind with parameters. And rest of all we have cleared. So even if you do this much, it's enough for you to score 2 marks completely for your August 2022 cycle. That's all. Thank you, everyone. So tomorrow we are going to have a speed test questions, like it will be inclusive of maximum units I'll try to cover. And let us see in 1 hour how much amount of test questions you can be able to cover up or able to complete. Okay. Thank you, everyone.